What's up guys? We are back with another one, Punchman, the strongest YouTube video. For today's video, we have started yet again another series in our YouTube channel, which is a brand new free-to-play account optimal gameplay. In this series, I will tell you guys how I progress my account and what I do and what I avoid doing. Within the gameplay, I will not record every single minute because it will make the video so long and it will be not good for you guys to watch. So I will just record it with everything with everything that I do, but of course the recording will be all about telling you guys what I do, what I avoid, and what you need to focus on during the first week in a server. Here are some of the tips and advices that I can give you guys, especially for those who are beginners and free-to-play. Without further ado, let's go on with the video. First tip would be stop rerolling and focus in upgrades in your first SRs and first SSRs. I do not recommend guys for you guys to keep on rerolling and getting those certain characters which might be you guys are focusing on getting Child Emperor, Tatsumaki, Atomic Samurai, and Carnage Kabuto. So if you don't get those characters, it's not the end of the world. It might hinder you a little bit in your progress, but the most important thing is for you to focus in leveling, in upgrades early on in the game. If you are lucky enough to get those characters, then you are on your way in terms of progressing. Another tip is do not use your gems to get your first SSR, as you can collect 30 to 40 free heroic vouchers during the course of your first account. So if you continue to just grind, do your explores, you progress, you clear rewards, as this will provide you with heroic vouchers and other activities in the game, then you can save up to 40 heroic vouchers, which means that you within those 40 draws you can get your first SSRs, which means you can save buying 10 heroic vouchers, which will cost you 2,200 gems, which is not ideal for those first or for those beginners and for those who do not pay in the game. So first SSR can be acquired from 20 to 40 draws to get your first SSRs, but when it comes to getting a guaranteed SSR for 50 heroic might not be ideal, as you can say guys that it is the pity of getting your first SSR and might hinder your progress, as getting to 50 heroic in a day might be a little hard or a little like not really ideal, or you can't really get 50 heroic if you are a free-to-play player. But of course, for those who are paying, 50 draws might be possible, but then again, it will take up much time and first SSR might not be the character you want. Rerolling takes too much time, and I would recommend you just progress and level up in the game. So those 50 heroic vouchers is the one that guarantees you the first SSR in the game. You can get your first SSR in your 20, your 30, or even in the 40 draw. So what I suggest is you don't use your gems, as gems might be really important in early stages of the game, especially leveling up. So next tip is stamina maximization. So what I'm saying here is, rather than buying more heroic vouchers, you can just buy those extra stamina, maybe more than this. So I buy until 250 over 250, and you can just use that extra gems rather than buying those heroic to buy more stamina for you to maximize your level in a day. So if you are a free-to-play player, then your level might be max in level 26. Then again, if you are paying in the game, you might be level 28 or maybe 29. Nearing 29, or maybe if you are really paying, you are buying a lot of stuff, packs, and other things in the game that have stamina, and of course you might be near a level 30 in just a single day. So for those who are paying in the game, I might suggest to you guys is you buy newbie pack number 1, and then you go to mall and buy daily premium pack that is 80 stamina, and then you can buy this one, heroic recruit pack with 60 stamina, but this one is really kinda expensive, so I don't recommend this for you to buy, guys. And then again, and of course you can buy this, and I think in this limited voucher items, those are the best packs in the game. But then again, we have cycle rebate, which are the best pass in the game that you need for you to really get to advance in the game early on. You can buy this value pack, weekly pass, and of course the premium pass, which guarantees you 100 stamina. And of course, weekly pass is the one that you really need to buy for a daily stamina for free. But then again, you paid for it, so it's not free. And then with those packs, you can really upgrade your characters in terms of their evolution. And then again, level 30 or level 29 in just one day is pretty amazing for you guys, as it will open up a lot of activities in the game. And then in the next day, you will be more ahead than other players, especially those who are not paying. So next is we are going to talk about recruiting SR and SSR. So getting best SSRs or SRs early on is much more worth it than first SSR. So those SRs, early SRs, are much needed than first SSR. But then again, getting those best SSRs in the game means that you are on your way. But of course, if you get both best SSRs in the game and on the other hand is best SRs, it would be pretty amazing, and it would make your progress even better or a little bit easier. Then again, recruiting SRs and SSRs will lead us to preparing for the heroic versus villain event, which in the first week of the game, what you need to do is focus up your builds in the hero versus villain, as this event is for those players who want to get the keepsake of Atomic Samurai, which will be amazing if you have it early on in the game. Hopefully, you guys who are aiming for this can go to top 3 for guaranteed KS. And of course, what tip or advice I can tell you guys is, of course, get your first SRs that will help you out. So who are those SRs? Anybody knows? But then again, I think some of you guys know who are the best SRs for the villain class, and of course for the hero class. So these are the SRs you need to take to be used in the hero versus villain event. So let us talk about those SRs that you need to get in terms of climbing the ladder. First of all, let us go into the hero class. So we have Golden Ball and of course Atomic Samurai. But then again, you need your Moomin Rider for you guys to really maximize the damage of Amai. So Golden Ball is there for Shatter. But then again, for those battles who have a lot of minions in the class hero progression. But then again, Amai is the one that you need in terms of being in the hero class, which mostly are single target characters that you need to burst and you need to kill immediately. That is the overall in the hero class. Let's move on to the villain class, which are Beast King and Dr. Genius is the ideal SRs to get early on for you guys to climb the ladder. But of course, you need a lot of, maybe you need more additional SRs to really fit in upgrades, and of course to fit in team composition that go against the monsters or the environment in the hero versus villain event. So, but then again, those are the, of course, if you are paying, we got Hellish Blizzard for hero class, but then again, it's really not that great because those who are in the hero or the hero class are most likely you need to burst them, and Hellish Blizzard is not a burst character, which Almice comes in. But then again, you need Subterranean too in the going against the you call this the monster classes. I mean the hero classes and the monster classes. So let's move on. That is the best tip and advice I can give you, especially that the hero versus villain event, which gives you the keepsake of Atomic Samurai, opens up in the third day of the server, which gives you plenty of time to plan, to build up your team composition, and of course get those important SRs early on in the game, which means that you really need to pull every heroic vouchers and super vouchers you can get early on in the stage, which means that after the heroic event, if you did not get the keepsake, you need to start hoarding, and then of course stop spending a lot of gems. But then again, it's up to you guys if what you want to do is that. Sorry guys if I am not talking good because my mouth is a little dry. But of course, rather than talking about that, let's move on and talk about the arena. So what I can give you guys, the tip that I will give you the most important is don't push too much in arena ranking. So 300 to even 500 rank in first day is the ideal rank, as you will get free arena tickets in the hero versus villain for free, which means that you can get the reward. These rewards first day for free. You just need to like buy 2 additional chances for challenging in the association arena. Then you can get those rewards pretty easy without really spending 300 gems in a day. So do not use gems. A lot of gems can be acquired in the game, and it will not be ideal for you guys to use it in the association arena, especially for those who are F2P players and low spenders. But then again, it will be good to get if you have Tatsumaki, Atomic Samurai, Child Emperor, and even Carnage Kabuto early on in the game. Next, let us talk about joining. It is better to be joining or creating the best club in the server. So if you join a club that is really managed by an active club leader, it is good because they will establish a permanent occupants in the server to really be the top 1 club in the server, which means that you get higher chance in getting those gears, and of course killing the club bosses pretty much faster than any club in the current server you are in. So guys, that is the progress of my account right now. All I did is max out to level 26, buy stamina early on in the game, and of course I saved up my gems, and I did not I can't really lie because I rerolled like 5 to 6 times today, and every single account was just unlucky, and this one was the best account that got GB and Carnage Kabuto, which are pretty amazing combo early on in the game. So guys, if you like the video, you got something or you got some tips, advices from me, then I am really happy. And then of course, I hope you guys like it. And if you guys have any suggestion for me to better improve the videos, I hope you will comment down below. And of course, in the description below, there is a link that is connected to joining you guys to join us in the Discord or the YouTube community Discord, which I am inviting you guys to join because it will be amazing for me to get to know you guys. But then again, it's up to you, but I will be much happier if you guys are in the community Discord, which is in the description below. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video, and I'll see you on my next video.